What's good, y'all? It's your girl Self-Paid Rose back with another episode of Elevate Your Success 101. We are in Miami, Florida. It is beautiful. The sun is shining, and I'm so blessed and grateful to be shooting another podcast, bringing you guys that mentality over money talk every day, just like we do on Elevate Your Success 101. I wanted to come and share some value with today's episode. Before we get started, right, I gotta give a shout out to all of my loyal listeners, all of my subscribers, everybody that shares the podcast with their organization, people in their business and their family members. Yo, I love y'all so much. I love all of my fans. You guys have helped me take Elevate Your Success and turn it into a global brand, guys. We are recognized nationwide. We are listened to all over the world. We are touching lives in countries I've never even visited. So I gotta just first off come over here and show some gratitude to all of my lovers, all of my fans, all of my supporters, all of my investors, everybody that just supports the entire organization. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I love you. I appreciate you. I need you. And the fact that you guys give me what I need and I give it back to you in return, it's just us floating around in abundance. So before we start today's episode, I just had to get that off my chest, let you guys know I appreciate every single time you listen to the podcast, every time you share it, every time you post it on social media. Oh my gosh, guys, you just fill my heart up with so much joy. I just wanted to come on here and show some gratitude before we get today's episode started, because today we're going to be talking spicy. We're going to be talking spicy today. And I want you guys to go ahead and grab your pen, grab a notebook, right? Grab a piece of paper, whatever it is that you have. Okay, whatever it is that you have, I want you to grab it. And if you wear glasses, get ready to take them out because you're about to take notes. Okay, and I want to talk to you guys about the 5 things that success demands. Right? I want to talk to you about the 5 things that success demands. Okay? Success demands 5 things. And I'm going to give you the list of those things. And if you do these things on a consistent basis for 6 months straight, you can be that one that actually cracks 6 figures in 6 months. But you got to stick to this script. Understand that success demands 5 things out of any individual. It doesn't matter your background, your age, where you grew up, what happened to you as a child, how your parents treated you. None of that shit matters. It doesn't even matter if you graduated from high school, if you dropped out, if you had a kid while you was in high school. It doesn't matter if you went to college. It doesn't matter if you graduated or dropped out. Success demands 5 things. It demands 5 things. And the first thing that it demands is hard work. Hard work. I see a lot of you guys taking the time out to fucking sleep in the middle of the day. What the hell are you doing sleeping in the middle of the day when it's time for you to work hard? It's time for you to work hard. It's time for you to work hard, get up off your ass, stop being lazy, and actually put in the work. Now, what I mean by that is you got to do what average people are not willing to do. Why are you sleeping in the middle of the day? Why are you going to sleep before 11 o'clock at night? If you're not cracking 6 figures, if you don't have 6 figures in the bank right now, you need to be working hard. Every hour counts. Every single hour counts. I want you to understand that. Now, number 2, the second thing that I talked to you guys about, remember I said success demands 5 things. Number 2 is sacrifice. I want you guys to understand that you're going to have to give up something in order to go up another level, right? We call it, what are you going to give up to go up? You guys got to make a sacrifice, which means you got to give up something temporarily, right? So that in the long term, you can get what it is that you're really looking to get out of life. So the second thing that success demands is sacrifice. You will have to sacrifice. I don't know what it is. For me, it was sleep. I just felt so comfortable in my bed. I was making money. I was taking trades. I was having investments going in my way. And you know, I'm going to be honest, it felt good just making money in my bed every day. So I would stay in the bed. I would sleep. I would wake up. I would go do what I wanted to do. And when I felt tired, I would go to sleep. So the first thing that I had to sacrifice was sleep. That was the very first thing that I had to sacrifice, was sleep. So I want you guys to think about, what are you going to give up? What are you going to sacrifice in order to go up another level? Because if you keep doing the same thing you've been doing, you're going to keep getting the same thing that you got right now. So you guys have to sacrifice. When I say sacrifice, it has to be something that you like, something that brings you joy, but it's also holding you back. What are you going to sacrifice? You got to sacrifice it, whether it be going out on the weekends, right? Whether it be, spending so much time with a partner or being in a relationship that isn't satisfying you, that isn't bringing you true happiness. Maybe you have to sacrifice that. Maybe you have to sacrifice how much weed you buy. Maybe you have to sacrifice how much drinking you do on a weekly basis. Maybe you have to sacrifice laying down so much and being so chillaxed, and you got to exercise a little bit. But you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. That's the second thing that success demands. Now, the third thing that success is going to demand out of you, family, and I want to make sure you're taking notes, okay? The third thing that success is going to demand is going to demand the struggle. It's not going to be an overnight thing. Success is not going to happen to you in 2 weeks. You're going to have to struggle. You're going to have to fight. Some people in your family are going to die. I'm going to just be honest. On your way to success, you're going to lose some people. You're going to lose some friendships. You're going to break bonds with people that you thought were going to be here forever, right? You might fall behind on your bills. I'm going to just be real. On the journey to success, your finances might get fucked up. What are you going to do? Are you going to continue to struggle? Right? Or are you going to actually keep the end in mind? Right? So the third thing that success demands is the struggle. Understand that it's not always going to be easy. Everything is not always going to be easy. Sometimes you will struggle. Okay? And you got to be okay with that. You got to understand that struggle is a part of the journey. You got to trust the process. Right? So knowing that you're going to struggle, what are you going to do when you find yourself in those situations where you're struggling? I want to tell you what you want to do. You want to depend on your circle, right? You want to have a strong power circle that's going to support you no matter what. So that when the struggle comes, you don't have to worry about defeat. You know that you got an army full of bosses behind you supporting you in every decision. So understand that when the struggle happens, because it will happen. When it happens, you have to have certain mechanisms in place for you to get up out the gutter. You got to get up out the mud. You don't belong there. You don't actually deserve the struggle. Your kids shouldn't have to see you struggling. Your kids shouldn't have to see you making decisions in the grocery store based off how much money you can see on your mobile app. You shouldn't have to struggle, but understand that you will. If you want to be successful, you will struggle. You're going to struggle. Getting rich ain't easy. Being broke ain't easy either. I've been rich and I've been broke, and I'm going to choose being rich every single time. So if I have to struggle, knowing that I'm going to come out wealthy and create a legacy, then fuck it, I will struggle. Because I know that I'm going to be successful, and I know that success demands me to struggle. If I want the success, I have to struggle. It's not going to be a cake park. It's not going to be a walk in a park. It's not going to be a piece of cake. Right? So I want you guys to understand that. You're going to have to struggle. It's inevitable. It's a part of the process. If you want to be that 1%, you think you're going to get rich and wealthy and not have to struggle? You think you're going to get rich and it's just going to be a walk in a park? I don't know who told you this, but I'm here to tell you that success is going to demand for you to work hard, for you to sacrifice, and for you to struggle. Now, the fourth thing that success is going to demand is faith. Faith is believing in the things that you cannot see right now. Success is going to demand you to have faith. Right? Success is going to demand you to have faith. You got to be walking on big faith, because I'll tell you this. Every time you close your eyes and you pray to your higher power, whatever it is that you believe in, right? You pray to God, you ask him for something, he delivers it immediately. He delivers it immediately. But see, what happens is when he shifts it out, he doesn't tell you when it's going to get delivered. Right? Because he wants to see how big your faith is. So whenever you ask for a blessing, understand that it's already done. God's going to give it to you, but he's not going to tell you exactly when. He wants to see how strong your faith is, to see how long you're going to actually believe that he will deliver on his word. And the moment that you step out on faith and you say, I'm going to believe, and I know that God has my back, guess what? Success is on its way. That blessing that you asked for is going to get delivered just a little bit faster. But the weaker your faith, the longer you got to wait on that blessing. Okay? So I want you guys to understand that you got to have faith. You got to see it, right? You got to believe it. You got to believe that God is going to bless you. You got to believe that you were born wealthy. You got to have faith in yourself that it will come to pass, that you will see it to reality, that your dreams will come true. Understand that success is going to have to demand that you have the utmost faith out of everybody that's around you. You have to be the biggest believer. You have to have the most faith. You have to be the one believing the most in the things that you cannot see, right? You cannot see these things, but you will believe in them. So faith is inevitable. It's a requirement. You must have faith if you want to be successful. If you don't have faith, what do you believe in? What's backing you? Right? So far we went over 1, hard work, 2, sacrifice, 3, struggle, 4, faith, and the 5th and final quality that success demands is patience. Right? Patience. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because the one who wins is the most patient. The one who loses can't hold his temper. You're impatient. You guys want this microwave success, and that shit don't last long. It's not long term. It's not stable. But being a patient one and waiting for your number to be called. While you're patiently waiting, your faith is growing. You've made it through the struggle. You sacrifice what you need to let go. You've put in that hard work. And as long as you can be more patient than the other person that has done the same things as you, you will succeed. Your number will be called. You will come to the front. Your time to shine will come. I need you to know that. But when things are going bad and it's not going your way and life is getting hectic, I need you to remain patient. I need you to have faith, right? I need you to believe that you're strong enough to make it through the struggle. I need you to understand that what you sacrifice, you can get it back again, but you just got to put in some hard work right now. Why? Because you want to be successful. So the 5 things that we went over today, right? The 5 things that success demands. Number 1, hard work. Number 2, sacrifice. You guys got to really, really evaluate your life right now and decide what are you going to give up in order to go up. For me, I gave up sleep. I love my bed. I love my bed so much I could stay in it all day if I want to. I gave up sex. I love sex. Who doesn't love sex? But those 2 things were holding me back. They were distractions. They weren't contributing to my success. And quite frankly, I saw it easy for me to do those things. But I love a challenge. I'm a competitive person. And when you give up something that's easy for you, something that you like, something that you enjoy, when you give that up, you find new areas in your mind to occupy your space, your time, your energy. So when I made that sacrifice, guys, my life changed. The struggle was no longer sufficient. I want y'all to understand, when I made that sacrifice and I didn't look back, because I stand 10 toes down on what I believe and what I want to accomplish and where I see my life going. So I need you to understand, hard work, sacrifice, struggle, faith, and patience will lead you to success. If you don't have any other skill sets, any other talents, if you aren't blessed with a wealthy organization, with resources, with a good family, coming from a good home, raised with a silver spoon in your pocket, it doesn't matter if you ate out of trash cans, if you were homeless, if you were a stripper, if you were a teen mom, or if you just sell weed on the block. Listen, I want you to understand that success is going to demand these 5 things. And if you put in these 5 things for 6 months straight, you're going to look up and you're going to be more wealthier than you've ever been. So understand that you must work hard. You want to be successful? Put in the fucking work. Stop whining and put in the work. You want to be successful? Sacrifice. Fuck buying an eighth every day. Stop the drinking. Sacrifice going out. And really master your craft. Right? Really master your craft. Give yourself a fair shot. If you ain't gonna do it, trust me, somebody else will. If you don't want that dream, somebody else will bring it to reality. So understand that. Number 1, working hard, sacrifice. Number 2, number 3, struggle. It's a part of the process. Be ready for it. Number 4, you guys gotta have you gotta have major faith. You gotta have faith. Even if it's small as a mustard seed, it'll still move a mountain. Even if you only have an ounce of faith, it still will get you through those days where you think you can give up. It's going to get you through those days when you're waiting on that blessing and it doesn't come on your time. But you guys got to have faith. Faith is believing in the things that you cannot see. But you know God got your back. You know that you are God's highest form of creation and can't shit stop you. Number 5, be patient. I'm telling y'all right here, number 5 is what separates me from every other entrepreneur that does what I do in my field. I am the most patient. I am the most patient. A lot of my subscribers and my listeners, if I told you guys what I went through on a day-to-day basis, you wouldn't even understand how I had enough patience. But understand, that's why people love me so much. That's why I've gotten so far. Because when things get hectic, they come to the Dawn. They come to the Queen, La Reina. They come to me because I'm the most patient. I work the hardest. I sacrifice the most. I've been through the struggle, and I have the most faith, and I have the most patience. Put me in a room full of hectic and chaos, and I'ma walk through it. I'ma walk through it like I'm walking on rocks. Rocks that are on fire, because I got patience. I know what's coming my way. I know I was born to be successful. I know that I was born rich. So if I practice these 5 things, and I change my ways, I change my habits, and every day I work hard. Every day I stay committed to what I sacrifice, and I give it up, and I don't go back to it, and I make it through the struggle. I strengthen my muscles through the struggle. I strengthen my mind through the struggle. I strengthen my heart through the struggle. I strengthen my faith through the struggle. If I do all these things while I'm adjusting, while I'm growing, if I be patient with myself and others, I will see success. So I just wanted to come on here today, man. I wanted to share this with y'all so much because these 5 things, I've always had them. When I put them all together, my life changed. Now I have a global brand. I have a global brand. I have a podcast that is listened to around the world. We have over 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube alone. I need you guys to just know if he can do it for me, he can do it for you. But you guys got to understand, you want to be successful? Success is going to demand these 5 things. Hard work, sacrifice, struggle, faith, and patience. Okay? So you guys take that down with notes. If you found value from today's episode, make sure you share it with somebody in your team. Share it with somebody in your family. Share it with your boyfriend. Share it with your girlfriend. Share it with your parents. Share it with your coworkers. Share it with the people around you that you want to see elevate. Let them know, yo, if you listen to this, your mind is going to get right. You're going to know everything you need to know about being successful. So I want to encourage you guys to head on over to our YouTube channel, Elevate Your Success 101. Hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you guys get notified every single time we have an episode drop, right? And you guys, man, just keep supporting the movement. Keep sharing the podcast. If you found value from it, share the link with somebody else so they can also find value and elevate their success. Guys, I just wanted to bring you that mentality over money talk with another episode of Elevate Your Success 101. I'm just so blessed and grateful to share this value with you guys. I love you, and I'll see you same time tomorrow. Let's get this money.